Welcome to the Iconics Genesis 64 video guide. This video discusses the basics of using EarthWorX controls in a GraphWorks 64 display. It will cover inserting controls, panning and zooming on the map, as well as selecting different map types.
EarthWorX is a GraphWorks component which allows you to use a map inside your display to geographically locate your assets. To access EarthWorX, you have to press on Controls ribbon bar, select the EarthWorX viewer, and then click to add it to the screen. A warning message will alert you that the display is not using the standard EarthWorX sites and will suggest you to use these sites instead. We will press Yes to change the size of our display. Another warning message will tell us that we are now using a demonstration tile system to download Bing Maps. The maps used by EarthWorX are taken from Bing Maps, so you will need to license the usage of these maps with Microsoft if you want to have a large usage or if you have a commercial usage of this type of maps. For development purposes you can use the demonstration tile system that we set by default. So once you have added your EarthWorX control to your display, you can work with your map, you can browse, you can zoom it, pan it around and so on. There are different ways to work with your map. First way is to zoom by using the zoom control on the status bar at the bottom right corner, so you can press on the plus sign to zoom in. Another way to do this is by using the EarthWorX configuration ribbon bar, which can be selected by clicking on the EarthWorX 64 viewer in the Explorer if it is not already selected. So by using the zoom level here, you can zoom in or zoom out. You can eventually specify latitude and longitude to browse to a certain position of the map. Another way to zoom is by using the View ribbon bar, where you have the zoom in and zoom out button. And what you are actually doing here is that you are zooming in and out in your wall display. Your EarthWorX map will act as the background of your display. The last way you can browse your map is by using your mouse, of course. If you try to click on your map with your left button and move the mouse around, you will see that you are actually trying to make a selection. You are not moving the map. This is because this is a regular GraphWorks display with just a map as a background, and therefore the default action in GraphWorks when you move your mouse like this is to try to make a selection. But because there are no objects inside my selection, nothing gets selected. If I want to pan the map, I will have to press the Alt key and also click with the central mouse button that normally is the mouse wheel. At this point the mouse cursor will change to another icon and I am able to pan the map around. If I keep on pressing the Alt key and use my mouse wheel, I will be able to zoom in and out on the map on the position where my cursor is. So right now I am focused on Madrid. If I zoom in, the map will zoom in that direction. If I move it on Paris and I zoom in, then I will zoom in the France area. So this is the way you can work with your map, pan it around. Another thing you may want to do is to change the type of the map. This is still done from the EarthWorX 64 configuration ribbon bar. There are 4 different types of maps available. 2 type based on the road map, which are no shade and hill shade. The third type is hybrid map, which is a satellite image with labels on top of it. The last type of image of a map type is aerial. Aerial is just a plain satellite image with nothing on top of it, which may be useful in some special situation. Let's switch to hybrid now. So this is how you add a map to your display, how you pan around with it, and in another video we will add some objects to our map.